Good morning. We're going to go on sports today. I'm going to need your help forwarding these videos because they do not want me to do this with sports, but we're doing it.
Rounds left. Watch your feet on the clay. Get the feet back. Vacation's over. Come on. That's the right shit. No, keep it low. Move, Serena. Come on, push yourself. Nothing comes from nothing. Push yourself. Come on. Don't be sloppy. Don't be sloppy. Come on, good technique. Go. Come on. Improvise with your feet. That's it. Improvise with your feet. Move. Come on, quality. Keep the ball low. Keep the ball low. Keep it down. Good leg. Stay down. Hold the low back. Hold the low.
Okay, well, I'm fucking so hot. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this. That's a man. So many people have asked me to do Venus and Serena, and I didn't even want to go look because I fucking knew it. I just fucking knew it. So I'm just gonna. Are you guys trying to quit smoking? I'm not. But have you ever Googled the effects of nicotine on? I'm slumping my shoulders because the natural slump in her shoulders makes me slump, and that's actually a male chromosome type of thing. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's a rumor going around that I'm a transgendered man. So if that's the case, then that's what I don't know what that is. If I am a male to female transgender, then I just want to tell you about my life. So I can immediately see food allergies in me because I drank a Pepsi and ate Taco Bell, and it makes you puff up like a puffer fish. I don't mind because I'll fast all day tomorrow. I'll fast for 24 hours. And because I have the baseline operating system of the endocannabinoid system disruption stabilization, that's why I'm able to see clear as day that that's a fucking man. And then I'm going to show you why it's hard on some of them because of some of the surgeries that they have. So basically that's a man. Did I fucking say that? Food allergies are making me sweat. And then also, did I mention that you could definitely, I think food allergies cause hot flashes too, because I never have hot flashes until I eat poison. That's a sign that you got something in your body that you're not supposed to have. And then they'll try to put you on progesterone, and that'll make your fucking shit dry up like fucking insulation in the attic. Is that dry? It looks fucking dry. It'll make you say, powder's on my shirt. So it'll make you say, and I don't care if I have fat rolls, because I technically don't have fat rolls, but like if I'm sitting in a certain position, then I have fat rolls, So I don't. So basically, anybody can slump their shoulders, yes. But do you have 99.9% of the trans markers? Basically, I think if you picture the fact that Bruce Jenner was switching back to his original chromosome, Bruce Jenner is a beautiful woman that's had a lot of work done. And then it makes it, oh, fucking shit. It makes it a little bit easier to see that that's a man in a dress. That's a man in a dress. That is a fucking man in a dress. And I'm not saying that she woke up and wanted to bust out into this female attire. I'm saying the elite gender inversion program is very real. I'm going to attach a video here explaining it. So Kim Kardashian was a hard one for me too. This is a surgery that they do go through to shorten their arms. So if you guys can't figure this out by now, that it's all of Hollywood. But if you haven't noticed, I'm not going to stop teaching this every day. My hair is sopping wet. And I have lots of energy. So I was going to tell you guys, I don't think it's sleeping that gives you energy, because I work from 7 in the morning until now it's midnight. It's 12:07. I'll work all night long. I'm choking. So I tested this theory the other day. I'm like, Nikola Tesla didn't sleep but 2 hours a day. So I'm like, I'm just going to stay up since, I'm not on substances anymore and see what happens. So basically what had happened was your eyes start fucking burning so bad at about, I think I stayed up for 48 hours straight, going on that next day, so it would have been almost 3 days, and I slept so fucking good. So what gives me energy is to stop, take a break, and go get in the shower. And I remember, I've had a lot of corporate jobs, and they always had showers in their offices. And there's something to that. They showered all the time. It's not about, I learned it in prison. There's a different situation going on there because we have girlfriends, and you should be clean. So we showered all the time in prison because we didn't have air conditioning. And it's just a great habit to shower in the morning and at night before you go to bed. You know what I'm saying? You'll sleep so much better. Make your children shower at night and then tell them they will be grounded. Hold on, how do I do this? Okay, have them shower at night and in the morning for 1 week straight. And then tell them if their behavior the following week, they can do what they want. They have to shower at night. If they choose not to shower in the morning before school and they have a bad report day, I mean, if you're insistent on programming your children, this is how you do this. Or even if they're homeschooled or whatever, if they have a bad report day, then they're going back to showering in the morning at night. But you make them think that they get to make the decision. After 1 week of seeing, did it make you feel better to shower twice a day? Okay? I mean, you should really stick them in the shower as much as possible, because if they're showering, then they're clean. Don't worry about their clothes, because I'm so clean. And by the way, I haven't worn underwear since the year 2000. That's a hoax. I think that it's, and when you tried to give me used underwear in prison, I really just rethought the whole underwear game. I'm not doing that. You want to fucking give me used underwear and used bras in prison? You got life so fucked. You want to go up? Let's go back to fucking 2012 so you can see how far you got life fucked up, bitch. No, I don't wear them anyway. You can keep the fucking used shenanigans. Did you guys ever notice that Native Americans, the Indian flag is orange and green and white? And then when you go to prison, you're indigent. When you get there, you don't have money. And then indigenous colors start to say that. And then you'll wear green and white and orange. And then you get hung in front of a jury of 12 white Freemasons. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. So, you know, it's like, I think we landed on, I hate the heater being on. And then when it's off, I'm like, God, I want to make the whole video over again, because it doesn't take me but 5 minutes to make a 10-minute video. I mean, that's the reality of it, you know. That's what it seems like. So basically, what was I saying? So I noticed that it's harder for you guys to see, but hold on. So she's got the same scarring up there to where she's had her arm shortened. Can you see it? So it's like, if you are trying to argue with me still at this point, I don't know what planet you're on. Are you guys still drinking water? That's calcium chloride. They make icy melt with that. It causes dementia. I don't know. And then Oxycontin is also very addictive. My mom's dead from that. She was a police officer. So did you guys Google COVID and, you know, the people that, you know, used nicotine during COVID? It's on the National Health Institute website. Also, you could Google the endocannabinoid system disruption and find out what's wrong with you. You're chasing a central nervous system, and that's why maybe you can't see things with, you know, the obvious clarity that I do. So it's the teeny tiny little nipples for me. Can I say nipples on the internet? So, you know, now granted, I do have very nice nipples. They're fucking tiny. You know, I mean, they're great. They look pretty fake. They look very fake. Because I've seen some of the things that people are working with, and no, I don't have that situation going on. But that's man's nipples, and that's just a man. Yeah, definitely. Moving right along to most of Hollywood, you're looking at a fat distribution at the thighs. And I mean, Kylie Jenner comes to mind, Kim Kardashian. So this one over here is going to transfer to that one over there, and then that one's right there. So, and I'm about to show you a graphic picture. So here's your warning to exit if you don't want to see this. If you've seen them on OnlyFans, this is what they're working with. This is another fat transfer, male to female situation, or female to male, whatever, I don't fucking know. And then they're going to take your forearm bone or your fucking calf bone, and then they're going to wrap some tissue around it, and they're going to make that joint right there. So where's the lie if this Japanese journalist filmed an iPhone 13 in 1982? Something's lying about something. So much of Hollywood is going to look like Eva Longoria, okay? And so basically that's what we're working with there. That's a prepubescent boy. And it's like, do you guys know how sick you are trying to figure out which ones it is? If I show you this, does it make you mad that they get a baby through surrogacy that's a boy, and they put makeup on it, and they teach it to be a girl, and they make it get its nails done, and they teach it to be a girl? Are you going to date this girl? You don't know. You'll have no idea. My mouth is probably messed up. Keep watching the videos. They do it on purpose. Doesn't look like a woman to me. So it doesn't freak you out at all that this video that I got this off of, it's a video on YouTube called Dividing Us as Shalom or something like that. Elite Gender Inversion Program. I've tagged them officially before several times. So it doesn't freak you out that that was about 10 years ago. That's a transgendered male. That's a transgendered male that I just showed you, the baby, and that it's somewhere out in the world, and that you could have possibly went out on a date with it. And the entire time it was an underage prepubescent boy. So if you want to ask me why do they do this, Well, why does the Vatican always get in trouble for messing around with little boys? Those are actually females in the wrong gender. So if they're obsessed with little boys grow up to become famous. Nicki Minaj. That's a whole fucking Cambodian princess. Nicki Minaj is a Cambodian princess. Hold on. So, like, what more can I do to prove to you that the world is a fucking stage? Nicki Minaj, Cambodian princess. Shout out to Sages of the Cosmos for, I saw this on Instagram, and I just thought, where's Tyler Hansen? You guys tagged the fittest, flattest earther, or whatever his name is. I would really like to do a podcast with him. So I'm going to attach another video at the end of this, probably. I love you guys. Have a good one.